It's me, it's F.I.A, and we are back here for another episode of the F1 2017 Career Mode. Can you believe that after this race, there is only 2 races left of Season 2? Now, if you're familiar with the series, of course I do 100% distance. So, the fact that I'm already at the end of Season 2 is huge. This is huge. Now, the story of qualifying for this race, and of course, we're coming off the back of a fantastic race last time out in USA, where we got 4th. We got 4th at a track where we struggled last season, like really struggled. So we are here now at Mexico. We've continued our journey down the down the Americas. And yes, we are here in Mexico. Now I'm using a new gearbox, and I've changed pretty much every component of the engine. So I've basically got a fresh engine, fresh gearbox, so it should be somewhere near the back of the grid. But as we know, towards the end of the season, teams get penalties left, right and centre, so let's see where that's put us.
Hulkenberg, Vettel, Palmer and Fernando Alonso. Wehrlein, Van Dorn, Lance Stroll and Raikkonen, Ricciardo and
16th. Not bad. We qualified 18th, so to be honest, I'm happy. I'm quite happy with that.
And now it's time to head down to the track.
Now, no rain, so it's going to be a dry race. So if we're going to have any luck in this race, it's going to basically have to come down to us looking after our tyres and making sure that, you know, we've got the setup right and it can carry us through. Especially now we've, you know, added bits and pieces to the car, you know, over the course of the season, and fingers crossed, you know, it'll come good. If it doesn't, we're in for a struggle like we were last season, and it's no big deal. Although right now I do feel like crying, so I miss the rain. Anyway, I'm a man. Just let's man up about this, shall we? And get this race underway. Raikkonen's in front of me. Let's skip the formation lap. Go straight to the race. Able to push down. We've got Daniel Ricciardo with us. 5 lights in Mexico. Let's go in Mexico. Danny Kvyat's had a really good start. I've come across Ocon to make sure that he doesn't try anything. Oh my god! I swear there was a moment in practice where me and Vettel were side by side, but we are in 8th! Wow! What a dive bomb! Mother of all dive bombs into the first corner, and we find ourselves in 8th, and we're still battling Vettel, trying to find a way round. He's got the inside, he's got the corner, but I'm still going to fight him, and he survives. He survives our onslaught. Bit of a corner cut there. Didn't want to risk slamming into the back of him. We are in 8th. Let's see how this goes for us, shall we? And at the minute, I tell you what, the dirty air is a lot more effective now. You can just feel the time go down the inside of Vettel into the hairpin, and we make the move stick. Right, now Vettel will have supreme speed on me coming down the straight, so we'll see what he's like. So I'm gonna try and do what I can. But obviously, this is Sebastian Vettel. There we go. That was okay. It wasn't the best, but we'll do what we can. The car doesn't feel. At the minute, I don't feel like I've got, you know, I'm one with the car. Now, someone's leading, and there's a Mercedes holding up the pack. Now, I didn't see where Bottas was. Now, Hamilton is already world champion. Let's not forget that. Hamilton is already world champion, so he's got nothing to lose, except, you know, racking up wins to catch that all magical 90... I think 91 that Schumacher won? I think it was. So how's our fuel looking? It's gone down by 6 since the last time we took, so we're losing 0.6 fuel a lap. Vettel's not really going to be able to do much this time round. Well, he is thinking about it. Just going to keep him quiet. He is going to get DRS though next time round. And then it's basically just going to be an absolute annoyance to try and keep him behind, but someone is also keeping loads of other cars behind, which, you know, could prove to be quite successful for us. Minute we are struggling to try and get it through the S's. No, it is a Mercedes 1-2. Well, it's not a Mercedes. Oh. Why did I even try and go for the move? Why did I go for the move? No. Well, that was totally my fault that time. Shouldn't have flashed back really, but just got caught out by it. Anyway, I'll get DRS anyway, and that'll help me keep me in front of Seb. Here's hoping. Now, I am probably the slowest car coming off that corner, because at the minute, I don't know. Right, here we go, we've got DRS. So, as we're running the same engine as Seb, we may be able to just about, look at that, he's quite clearly got more straight line speed than me. But the DRS at the minute, helping us. Just need to make sure we stick with these guys, so, you know, we... Tell you what a great start that was, going from 18th place, was it 16th? No, it was 16th. 16th place to 8th. By the first corner. They're battling Vettel round the first couple of corners. Actually making the move on Vettel at the end of the lap. Once again we close in on Sainz. Got the move done, we're up into 6th. Nice move there on Carlos Sainz. Problem is, we're not going to get DRS. Could prove costly. Although Sainz is having problems of his own.
20.0 seconds.
Yep, fair enough, that was a complete corner cut there. Annoyingly. Vettel's passed. I'm surprised that Sainz wasn't all over my gearbox going down the straight. How much gains have we made over the course of this season? I mean, the engine's never been an issue. It's the aerodynamics and the chassis that has been absolutely woeful in the Sauber. And, you know, around, you know, tight sections like that, it's all apparent for all to see. Right, we've got a problem.
Is 1.6 seconds.
So here comes Seb. Right, it's lap 21. So we're running in lean now because we need to build up the fuel. It's a case of running lean round here. Back into standard for the straight. We've got a lot more fuel than last time, so it's not like we're going to go into rich mix, but I do feel like that's what we're going to have to do in this race to try and stay in front. Now, Seb, what's he going to do? He moves out to the left, so do we. We'll try and go down the right as we take the braking. He's going down the outside. Surprised that... Oh, no, I'm not actually. No, I'm not. The Williams is one of the fastest cars in a straight line. And the Red Bull obviously has the Renault. Can we get to lap 21? That's going to be the interesting thing now.
Our gap to first place is 13.5.
And then the gap seems to be growing between ourselves and Magnussen, which is slightly annoying. Here comes Vettel, DRS open. Again, we move out to the left. Much nicer exit. In fact, that was a lovely exit, and because of that, Sainz has got a run on Vettel. Can he make the move stick? We've outbroke ourselves going through this section here. Sainz doesn't make it. Vettel survives. Oh, here we go. That's the problem in Mexico. Too much runoff area.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
Standard throughout that whole lap then. And the gap is still 1.9 seconds between ourselves and Magnussen, so we're lapping at a very similar pace. Raikkonen does a 121.5. Oh, we didn't move out to the left quick enough. Vettel's down our inside. We're going to have to try and outbrake him. Oh, for God's sake. That's the problem. Don't like chicanes. close is Vettel. Don't think he's close enough to make a move, but I do believe we've got Raikkonen hunting us down as well. Both Mercedes gone. Actually, that's weird. The other Mercedes, who was right in front of this group before, is now right behind the first Mercedes. That is interesting. Gaps 1.8 this time between ourselves and Magnussen, so we gained a 10th on that lap.
Some information on Stroll. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Stroll has an issue with his car, he's going to be Stroll. Wow. Stroll has an issue with his car, so he's going to be slow, is what I meant.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds.
Not quite sure what Williams that is. Our tyres doing 32%. Magnussen doing a great job at the minute for Haas. What's the gap? It is 2.1, so I've lost 4 tenths in that final sector. That final sector, I am really slow. Vettel's up my inside, I'm trying to force him. Got 10 laps left on these tyres. No. I like ultras. Ultras are my friend. Maybe is that them telling me that I ain't gonna get my tyres to the end? These guys are starting to pull away from me now. Slightly annoying, but kind of knew this was coming.
The gap to the leader is
2.2.
4 seconds.
Welcome to the stream, FIFA. I hope you're well, buddy. Oh, hello. Who's that? Is that Mercedes coming out the pit? The Mercedes are that far ahead, they can afford to do an early pit stop. Wow. It was Kimi Raikkonen. So, one of the Mercedes have pitted to try and cover off Raikkonen.
Gap to car in front is 2.3 seconds.
Tactical game for Mercedes, maybe? Just because the Mercedes is on fresher tyres doesn't mean I'm going to make it any easier for them to get past. We'll have to run lean this lap coming out of the first sector. Bottas is right behind Vettel. A bit of dodgems at the minute. That's it, guys. If you're new to the channel, do hit that follow button if you want to see more F1 content coming your way. And also, subscribe to the YouTube page so you can see and catch up with the season so far. Yep, turned in too early. Of course that was going to be a penalty. Oh, it's going to be one of them races. The standard.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.0 seconds.
Right. Bottas is going to be right behind me. Absolutely nothing I can do. That doesn't like pigging inside again. Someone else has caught up. Actually, they're all catching up. Yep, Red Bull. Oh, okay, it's a Red Bull. Fair enough. That's not too bad. We are struggling though. 45%. And we've still got 7 laps to go on these tyres. Oh, Bottas straight past Magnussen's, forced him wide. Aggressive manoeuvre from the Finn. Wasting no time. Who's in the pits? Felipe Massa in the pits. He pits early. Hamilton's just come out the pits. Magnussen is just too quick for us at the minute. Obviously the penalties that everyone was carrying has helped Magnussen get to where he was. We started 16th, we were 8th by the end of the first corner. Leaning on the tyres quite a lot around here, trying to make sure that we can keep up with the cars in front, but, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, we are struggling. Vettel decides to go for the undercut, which I fully understand. I believe Hamilton's just made a move for the lead. Oh, that's a Force India. Why is there a Force India catching us? I don't like the idea that there's a Force India catching us. I don't want it to go away. I think it's going to be one of them races, guys, where when the strategies evolve, it'll just push us further and further down the field. But no matter, like I said, we've done a heck of a job this season. We're just going to fight for everything we can, because we're in one of them cars that shouldn't be here, so why should we make it easy for everyone? Got no grip coming through that final corner. So he gives Sainz a huge run on me at the minute. Sainz actually passed me. Can I do anything to get that position back? We hit the brakes. Going to try and swing it round the outside. Oh! Right.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.6 seconds.
Oh, Massa's not that far behind us now. I think whatever hope we had of scoring points in this race has just evaporated. I think that Toro Rosso's got wing damage, so that he'll be pitting this lap. Indeed he does.
The gap behind us is 2.6 seconds.
And does it want us to pit? Lap 20, it is lap 21 it wants us to pit. Pascal pits. Got 3 laps of trundling around. I just like battling. I really do. And this is what makes it interesting. Especially in situations like this where you know you haven't got the pace, especially around a track like this. You know, you've just got to go with it. You know, you fight for every little scrap you can, because sometimes there's going to be races where absolutely nothing is given to you. To lap 19. We've got Massa coming up behind us. Like a bullet train. Wow. They were quite slow coming off the exit there. I just don't think this Salvo works around here. You need a car with a good chassis. And that's something we don't have. Plus that, and I don't think the Ultras really work around here.
Gap to car in front is 4.0 seconds.
Oh, still running in lane. Massa locks up. Like I said, last time we had this sort of situation in Mexico, we ended up right at the back of the field, eventually, even behind our own teammate, which was painful. Sometimes these things happen, and unfortunately this is the strategy that the team's put us on. We've still got to go another lap yet. Actually, let's have a look. Oh, 66, no, I'm pitting this lap. I would like to go another lap, but yeah, 20 laps I think is enough on these ultras. There goes Sergio. Lots of cars passing us by. We've ended up in 14th place, and I think that is literally where we are. Just see what we can do from this position now. We've got to finish in 17th with 3 places. You know what? Even if we don't do it, you know, hopefully we'll get good results in Brazil. No sign of any cars in the pits, so it's just a case of doing what we can and trying to pick up the slipstream. It's Grosjean who is behind us. So we'll get to lap 40. Put on the supers, see where we go from there.
The gap to the car behind is 4.6 seconds.
And I bet that's Sainz in front of them. Sainz who had the wing change probably due to the incident with us. Well, we've got DRS.
Okay, distance to
We're slowly pulling away from Grosjean.
6 seconds.
Oh, for God's sake! I can't stand the penalty system. I turn in and I get nothing. Question is, how old are these guys' tyres? When did these guys pit? Nice move there on Ocon. Now we're trying to chase after Lance Stroll. Now, has Stroll still got his engine issues, or have they been resolved? I'd imagine they'd be resolved. Close enough for DRS? No, I wasn't. I'll make sure I don't wear out these tyres, but the way this is going, looks like it's going to happen, whether I like it or not. Right. Should be in DRS range, which we are. Doesn't stop Ocon from absolutely flying past us. Why? What am I supposed to do in that situation? On the fuel. fighting,
Some information on Stroll.
you know, 6 laps
They
in,
seem to have an issue.
which means I've still got 14 laps left on these tyres. Don't really need that. Stroll seems quite slow though out of that section. Oh, Lance Stroll there. Huge braking issues there. And it is Sainz that is in front of us.
So the gap to our teammate is 14.6 seconds.
There comes Ocon making the move on Stroll. Stroll, Ocon, definitely the future of Formula 1. Definitely, I can see championship battles happening there one day. Let's not forget, you got other guys, Sainz, Van Dorn. Who else? Sainz, Van Dorn, Gasly, I reckon as well. Who's that one at Ferrari? Leclerc. Giovinazzi maybe, if he gets another chance. I reckon he's got a strong future ahead of him. I think Stroll has some braking issues.
The gap to the car ahead is
4.9.
4.9 seconds.
Ocon is closing in on us. Okay, no worries. No worries, FIFA. You don't have to stick around, buddy. You know, I'd like you to, but, you know, if you don't, you don't. It's a good job I do this for fun, and for God's sake, I hate this track. I can't take the corners how I'd like them because I can't get the turn-ins right. I'm just slow. This is the was it first time since to be honest, Hungary. First time since Hungary we've been, you know, well off the pace. Felt nice through there. Still, doesn't stop the gap from going up to 5 seconds. Maybe I could have made them tyres go to lap 21. I did a lot of fighting though, didn't I? Trying not to focus on the cars ahead of me. Just trying to make sure I get around each corner. I say though, we've got 71 laps around this place, so it's, you know, it's a big ask.
Our gap to the car in front is
Oh, hello.
18.
It's Ricardo.
Seconds.
Ricardo's come out the pits. Why, you might ask, I've decided to pick on a Red Bull. He was there. Ocon got him as well, actually. Good thing about tracks like that, where they come out in the pits halfway down the straight, you can just pick up the slipstream. Getting around now. I'll go back up to standard now. Right, Ocon's with us. He's going to try and make a move on us. Massa is coming out the pits as well, but there's nothing I can do because Ocon's already there. Annoyingly, Ricardo's going to try the same thing and make him switch over to the right. Massa comes out in front. Right, let's see what they've got to offer me. I want me to pick now on lap 35 instead of lap 42. To be honest, if I do that, I ain't getting to the end. This thick. Well, not the right idea, but at the end of the day, I don't really have much option. I've got to get DRS. God, how close does Ricardo want to get? Oh, he's run wide. Oh, for God's sake. Why, oh why, do they repeatedly keep it in there when you close the door on them? Ricardo's hit me. Ricardo's hit me. Apparently we've still got 10 laps on these tyres. Ocon pits.
Virtual safety car, reduce speed immediately, keep a positive delta. Okay, slow down, your delta is negative, which means you are too fast, reduce your pace.
That's my teammate who's out of the race. I know, Pascal, I feel like giving up as well, but gotta keep going. No doubt I'll see you somewhere. Oh crap, 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 crap! Whoa, what was I doing? Why was I even thinking about looking from side to side, trying to figure out where Verline was? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? You don't do that! There's Pascal. Just seen him. Right. What an idiot! Oh my god, I hate using flashbacks. I'm making so many mistakes here, guys, tonight, and I really must apologise for that. I've not had a tough race like this in a while, and when it pops back at you, it really pops back at you. Can't see much damage that Red Bull.
Pascal's dropped out of the race.
I think Ricciardo must have a DRS problem because he didn't use it. Yep, gonna hang you out to dry, bud. Got 8 laps left. What my tyre? We're on 44%. Oh, come on! You've got to give me some leeway, man. Really would think having a fresh engine and everything like that would, you know, really help you. I cannot wait until I come to this track and I have a car that is 1, faster, and 2, more grippier through the corners. Someone's going slow. Don't know what's going on there in the final sector, but someone was going slow.
Gap to car in front is 7.6 seconds.
You know what, guys, despite all our trials and tribulations, we're halfway through this race. 35 laps. Just shows you how much we are struggling. Tell you what, Ricciardo loves keeping it up the inside. I've got to give it to him, he's brave. come on, I only went wide! Stop giving me penalties for going wide! I'm allowed to go wide! Oh, that one I can understand, for fuck's sake. This is why this race is feeling like ages, because I'm doing flashback after flashback after flashback. But I'm not getting a needless penalty because of it. It can go away. The car won't turn into the corners. It's drifting me wide. The game has to give me some leeway. Probably not the most professional thing to say, but it's really freaking annoying. Now, I've had 2 seasons of this shit. Now I've lost 3 seconds to Massa on that lap. Yeah, you're not even gonna try it. It's a Renault. Is that Hulkenberg? So Ricardo probably hates me at the minute, but, you know, I'm doing what I have to do. When I pit though, this is going to put me in about 18th place. I can tell you that now. So here we go. What can we do about Ricardo? We go up to the inside, make sure he can't do it, so he has to go to the outside. Oh no, you don't. Just looking for a way back. Ricardo shoots around. I think he's got me this time. He has. Just gonna let him go. Ricardo finally makes a move that I can accept. This means now I have to have fun with Hulkenberg. Yay! I've still got 4 laps on these tyres. Yay! Then I'm on to the super softs. Yay! Like 25 laps. Yay! All that battling with Ricardo just made me realise, you know, he was on much fresher tyres than I was. Oh, I saw that one late. That's what I mean. Every time I'm turning into that corner, it just doesn't let me turn in. It's getting every lap and it's really annoying. Hulkenberg's through. Got me. Absolutely nothing I can do there. Now it's Ocon who's pitted and come back for me. tyres, I really do. I've had enough of ultras. Tyre wear 62%. Probably pitting at the end of this lap. Who is that coming up behind? Could be the leader. Part of me's hoping it is the leader. Part of me knows it's probably not. We're gonna have to do 30 laps, which I think is doable, to be honest, on the super soft. So we can do 20 laps on the ultras, then 30 laps on the super softs should be doable. Like I said, we're going to be a lap down, so we definitely know we're going to be doing 30 laps. So I'm going to pit this lap, because our tyres are at 65%. I'm not risking going for another lap. Although I say that, and I'm doing it. I'm going for another lap. It's not over 65%, so I'm risking it here for the chocolate biscuit. I mean, I've got nothing to risk, but I'm risking it. Just gonna let him go. It's Danny Kvyat who's coming up behind us. Oh no, that is the Mercedes. We're 15 seconds in front of Kvyat. Okay. There you go, Lewis. I'm not wrecking your race, buddy. But we are going to pit in what has been probably one of the most difficult races I have done.
Complete, go now. Pit strategy complete.
There goes Alonso.
See these tyres through to the end now.
And there goes Stroll. To be honest, this is where the team wants us to finish. And with Pascal out of the race, I don't have to worry about beating my teammate. So, now we're on fresh supers. Tell you what, the day I score points here is going to be an emotional day after two testing races. Oh. Like I said, we're only going to lap 70 now, guys. That is Fernando failing to hold back Lance Stroll. Actually battling with cars again, and we're actually quicker. I've forgotten what this feels like. We're in front of Alonso. He did make it hard for us. You know what's annoying about this race, guys? You've got Toro Rosso and Haas scoring big points by the looks of it at the minute. Those are the two teams that are behind us as well in the constructors. So I am worried. Like I say, after this one, we've got another long race at Brazil, Interlagos, as we continue, as we complete our trip down the Americas. This is going to feel nice. Move up into 15th place. We get a second helping of DRS. Need to keep up with Stroll. We are going to be in DRS. We're 21.3. That Williams in its straight line speed. Oh, it's Grosjean, isn't it? Grosjean's not that far away. Look at the bloody exit that Williams gets.
Our gap behind is 10.5 seconds.
It's like, I think me and Stroll are closing in on Grosjean. I just don't want to be thinking that we are and then just fade away, because that'll be even more depressing than how this race has been so far. Oh, come on!
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
Definitely in the slipstream, gaining. That was a very satisfying move.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.9 seconds.
Ah, Grosjean's on ultras. He's gonna have to pit at some point. He's pitting now, actually. Move up to 13.6 seconds behind Carlos Sainz, our old enemy from the first stint. There's a Ferrari behind us, so tell you what, since the patch 1.7, it does feel like the Mercedes are now well ahead of the field. Yeah, fair enough. I knew that my entry was all wrong there, so it was always going to be a penalty. Nice to see that Positively Glad is streaming. I hope he's having a good stream.
Blue flag. We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
He's nowhere near me. Well, I'm going to run in lean anyway, because I'm well behind Sainz. So, just run in lean, get the fuel back. Let Raikkonen pass me on the straight. In fact, he pits. Ocon comes out the pits in front of me, as does a few other cars. No doubt it will be Daniel Ricciardo. I think Ocon, Hulkenberg and Ricciardo all pitted because they knew they were going to come out in front of me. I've done these 10 laps now. We've got 20 laps remaining. Would I be prepared? Well, like I say, if I don't end up with another offer, because I haven't had an offer from a team yet. At all throughout this career. I mean, I've seen on various other career modes that, you know, come Silverstone, you know, they have offers coming in from left, right, and centre every half season and every, you know, end of the season. I've had nothing. Yeah, when he's closer, I'll let him through. Come on, Bottas. Figure out whether hitting would be a good idea. Yeah, I'm pitting. I'm going to pit. And make sure that I have, you know, the tyres going to the race. Oh, I don't know though. No. Just see it out. See it out. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Bottas pits.
Grosjean is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 17.3 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a 1:22.7. Gap to car in front is 7.6 seconds.
I'm going to take a risk. I think to liven this race up, I'm going to take a risk. Otherwise I'm just going to be on my own watching that gap dwindle. Right. Probably shouldn't do this, but I want to have pace in the car. Kvyat and Stroll. Right, at least I know I'm definitely getting to the end now. Grosjean slows down to allow Verstappen through. He can be there to pounce. See, Grosjean's lifted. Quite sure how long Grosjean's been on these tyres for, but I'd like to think we'd be able to catch him. Get DRS as well. You know what's worrying about this? Haas is probably more like the next team I'm going to join. Well, like I said guys, if you're new to the channel, do hit that like button if you want to see more content. Usually it's a lot more entertaining than this, but Mexico once again proving to be a thorn in my side. The Sauber just doesn't work round here. Basically you've missed me falling down the field like a stone. It's just been one of those races that, you know, have been tough both on the team and the car. It's not really worked around here. It's just basically trying to come home and finish above 17th place. We're 28 seconds behind Ocon now, which is fine. We weren't really catching him anyway. Just wanted to make sure that the tyres I was on was going to make it to the end of the race, and these will. Oh dear, oh I've got a bloody stiff knee there. We should have enough grip in that middle sector to try and get away from Grosjean. At the minute he's got DRS, which is why he's all over me. Oh, come on! Can't quite break Grosjean at the minute. If we get out of DRS range, we should be okay, providing we don't make any mistakes. Ten laps to go. I'd like to be lapped again, please. So it's just been the dominance of the Mercedes around here. Grosjean's still within DRS range, going to break the slipstream. However, Stroll now posing as the main threat. One retirement so far, and it just so happens to be my teammate. think last season was a lot worse than this season. We've broken the DRS. Just going to stay out the slips, make sure he doesn't pick up the slipstream. Hopefully, we'll move bit by bit further away. It's a Ferrari. That'll probably be Raikkonen. Or was it Vettel? I don't know actually. I can't remember which Ferrari was in front of who. Kind of blended the there we go. 1.2. They're still miles quicker than us. If I'm joining Haas, well, that's the question. It all depends on who the worst car is. I don't intend on joining McLaren because McLaren would be like taking a step back because I ain't going to be able to deal with the engine deficiency that that car has. Which is annoying because I would love to drive for McLaren. Just I don't think I could do it. I say it's been tough enough at Sauber as it is. Going to McLaren Honda would make me go bald as well as white. Because I am probably going to get an offer from McLaren Honda, and I haven't drove for McLaren on a career mode since 2014, and that's the Xbox 360 version. Stroll has somehow got back to within a second of me, annoyingly. Go away! In lap 64. Still just out of DRS range. That could be 5th place Vettel, you know, because I did hold up Vettel for quite some time. Gone wide there. Oopsie. Hulkenberg got issues. I'm suddenly less than, or almost less than 29 seconds behind. Oh, I didn't get a penalty then, I don't know.
The gap behind us is 3.2 seconds.
We'll get blue flags in a minute.
Blue flag. We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can. Okay, gap ahead is 28.8 seconds.
It is Vettel. He is in 5th. Can't believe Vettel hasn't managed to make up all that time. I mean, he's in a Ferrari. Must have found it hard getting through the traffic. I mean, I know I held him up for a long time.
There's 5 laps.
Yeah, I had a feeling I lost some time there. But we've got 3 laps left. Well, like I say, that's it. That's it. I'm too. If I get an offer to leave the team at the end of the season, it would be the beginning of the 3rd season. So, you know, I don't think a step back would be a good thing.
The gap to the car behind is 1.7 seconds.
Slightly wide at the hairpin. Where is Lewis? Again, make sure he doesn't pick up any sort of slipstream. I don't think the fact that I've had to manage fuel around here as well has helped me. Like I said, don't get me wrong, this track really is a nice track to drive. It's just when you're in a car that has, you know, a poor chassis, a poor aero package, you know, the only saving grace is it's sort of okay-ish engine. You know, you've just got to go for it, and we're on the penultimate lap now, guys, I believe. Well, like I say, if I do get offers, it will probably be between McLaren, Haas, and Toro Rosso. If I do get an offer, it'll probably be Haas that I go to, because I believe Haas is the next weakest team above Sauber. Around the final corner, we begin our final lap. What has been, to be honest, this is probably what I expected, and Hamilton wasn't that far behind. Yeah, to be fair, this is probably what I expected from this race, because obviously with all the engine penalties and whatnot, and with how we did here last season. You know, I think in the back of my mind I knew points was a low possibility. Let's put it that way. Also, we stayed in the points for as long as we could, but you know, evidently our tyres gave out, our pace went away. At the end of the day, all we have to do was just make sure we bring the car home, and that's what we've done. I mean, again, you know, probably it hasn't helped with all the flashbacks that we've used, but there we go, look at that. I love that round here when you're going through the stadiums, the baseball section. But round the final corner, and we come home to bring the car in 13th. We beat Van Dorn. We beat the team's objective.
Can't complain about that one.
Just another day at the office, really. Oh dear. Oh, my legs. Ooh.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many
So I
factors to
think
worry
it
about
was a
once the race is
no,
neutralised.
did
I mean, do you
Bottas
pit the
finish
fresh
behind
cover?
a Ferrari?
Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance.
Palmer's
And that's
17th
exactly
would be
what
very
happened today.
disappointed with that.
So as I say that, we can see
No,
the drivers
13th
coming
I'm
out
happy
now to
with.
collect their trophies. It's
Yes,
more
Bottas was
silverware
beaten
take back to their
to
base in
second
Grand
place
Prix after
by the
another
Ferrari. At one
excellent
point, the
Grand
Mercedes
Prix.
were right behind each other 1 and 2. So somehow, Raikkonen has managed to split the two. Was it due to strategy, or was he just driving like a god?
It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton.
Let's have a look, guys. This is your classifications for this Mexican Grand Prix. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, please do hit that follow button. There will be races where I will race so much better. I mean, like I said, next time we've got Brazil. That's going to be an interesting one. Hopefully we'll have a nice chassis upgrade going into that one. But it goes Hamilton, Raikkonen and Bottas. Bottas made an extra stop. You fool. Max Verstappen 4th, Vettel 5th, Perez 6th, Massa 7th, Ricciardo 8th, Magnussen 9th, Carlos Sainz 10th. Then you have Ocon, Hulkenberg, myself. You got Stroll, Grosjean. Oh god, then you've got Palmer, Alonso, Van Dorn, Verline, DNF. The standings are as follows. Basically, no change whatsoever in the Drivers' Championship. 107 points is the gap between Hamilton and Bottas. Hamilton obviously has already clinched his 4th world title in 2018. But there we go. Raikkonen gains a little bit on Vettel. That's about it. That's about it really. Probably Verstappen gains a bit on Ricciardo as well. We're 2 points behind Hulkenberg now. And we are 12 points in front of Ocon. So the guys who we were racing actually, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Grosjean, Stroll, basically were, didn't score points, but Carlos Sainz did, and he moves on to 19 points. So we're okay from that really. That's really been the only change. The constructors, Mercedes have a huge advantage over Ferrari, 192. Wow. Red Bull 3rd, Force India 4th, Williams 5th, Renault 6th, we're 7th, Haas 8th, who moved 12 points behind us, Toro Rosso not that far either, so it's not inconceivable that within the next 2 races we could still finish second bottom, which I hope doesn't happen. You enjoy your night, FIFA, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Let us see whether we've got this new upgrade. When we advance to next weekend. Okay, I'll take that. Take that. Yeah. Much more interest. Right, okay, we are going to advance to next weekend. No, we're not. First, I am going to do this. Put in some old components for practice in Brazil. Advance to next weekend. Have we got it? The suspense is killing me. Yes, we have got the chassis upgrade.
Good to see you again.
Chris looks happy.
The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Thank you, my good man. That's probably going to be our last... There we go. A new energy store cells have the same storage capacity properties as the previous ones, but are smaller and lighter. So improvement is by minus 2.54 kilograms. That's how light the car is. It's a minor improvement and it's area progress 3 of 9. Let's just have a quick look. See, we are on level. We're on level pegging with McLaren now, which is good. It's really good. Let's have a look at the R&D tree. So we've just got that one. Obviously next I would like to get that one really. But don't think I'll be getting that because we're only on 213 points and there's one race left after this. But we are still quite some way off, to be honest. Haas, well, not as far away as we were before. Chassis-wise, again, we're not that far away. Engine, we are third. We're above Toro Rosso as well. That's actually nice to see. We're above Toro Rosso and we're just shy of Renault. If we do go Haas, that, my friends, Haas, look where Haas are. We're going to have some serious speed in that car. Should it happen. For all I know, I could be spending Season 3 at Sauber. And if it happens, it happens. There's just nothing I can do. But there we go, guys. That ends tonight's stream. If you like what you see, do hit that follow button if you want to see more F1 content coming your way. I'm also doing FIFA 18 on the side as well, so do stay tuned to that. Subscribe to the YouTube page so you can catch up with the season so far, both again on FIFA and F1. Until we meet again, guys, in Brazil, take care. This is Rarachon89 signing out. Enjoy yourselves, guys.